Yo, what's up, guys? Tough loss for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, losing to the Detroit Red Wings 4-2. Now, guys, obviously we saw Bobby McMann return to the lineup tonight. He would be on a line with Fraser Minton and Max Domi on the third line. And we also had the same lineups from the other night in the Anaheim game, which I was at, of course. So we had Domi, like I said, with Minton and McMann. We also had Matthews, Marner, and Nyes together. You had Tavares, Pacioretty, and Nylander staying together after they had that really good game against Anaheim. I saw the game live, guys, that game against Anaheim, and the Leafs played really well in that game against Anaheim, specifically that Pacioretty, Tavares, and Nylander line. Obviously saw Pacioretty with 2 goals. Willie had a solid game. Leafs played well in that game against Anaheim, guys. Tight defensive third period for the Maple Leafs, but they did what they had to do to win that game against Anaheim. Now, in this game tonight against Detroit, guys, Leafs did really well in that first period. I thought they played well in the first period, guys. You know, they were moving the puck well. You know, they got unlucky there with that goal with Petrie scoring. You know, we saw McMahon's stick. It took a wicked deflection off the shot, and McMahon's stick made that puck go flying up in the air. Joe Wall's screen in front, and he couldn't see that puck, and Detroit took a 1-0 lead about 10 minutes into the first period. And the Leafs responded right away. Marner scored a goal, but unfortunately was disallowed from an offside after Detroit challenged it and reviewed it. You know, Leafs had some good opportunities also other than that goal. You know, McCabe had a good chance. You know, the Leafs had that beautiful passing play where Tanev got in front. Ville Husso had a very good night, made that great save on Tanev. Leafs had opportunities, guys, in that first period, but Detroit was able to capitalize, and they scored that 1 goal, and they took the 1-0 lead into the intermission. But the Leafs played well, guys, in that period, like I said. You know, in the second period, I thought the Leafs were the way better team in the second period. I thought they actually dominated Detroit in that second period. You know, Detroit took that bad penalty in front of the net where Detroit two-handed Dewar in front of the face there, guys. And the Leafs took advantage on that power play there. You know, Mitch Marner, holy shit, man. What a play by Marner. The patience that he had to wait for the gap to open up to find that pass to Matthews, guys, on the tying goal was spectacular, guys. Doesn't surprise me. It's the type of player that Mitch Marner is, of course. But he just continuously just amazes me at some of the passes that he makes, guys, from time to time. And that was one of them, perfectly passing to Matthews on a platter there. And Matthews does everything he has to do there to put it in the back of the net there, and the Leafs tied it up there. But then, of course, guys, you see the Leafs, like I said, were dominating that second period. And Detroit, obviously, the Leafs turn the puck over. Not even a minute left in the second period. Leafs turn the puck over. It takes a weird bounce off Matthews' skate. DeBrincat makes the pass forward. Detroit gets it in deep. And then you see Schneider coming in from the blue line there. And he's able to score off the open net. Joe Wall almost had it with his pad there, as we saw. But unfortunately, the Leafs give up a goal. Detroit takes a 2-1 lead. Undeservingly, guys, if you ask me. I felt the Leafs were the way better team in that second period, guys. They were dictating play, had the way better chances. You know, Husso made some good saves. He kept Detroit in that game, guys. And, you know, unfortunately, Detroit, off one mistake by the Leafs, they capitalized once again. And they take the lead, like I said, going into the intermission. And then in the third period, guys, as we saw, Leafs right away capitalize on an opportunity. You know, Leafs win that faceoff. Marner gets the puck, takes a nice shot from the blue line. Nice, beautiful tip with the nice little tip shot, guys. Beats Husso. Leafs tied it up 2-2, not even 2 minutes into the third. But unfortunately, guys, the Maple Leafs, unfortunately, have had too many lapses this season, especially defensively. And we saw what happened tonight, guys. You know, not even a minute and a half in. You know, Detroit blows by Simone Benoit. Gets the shot on net. Joe Wall makes a great pad save, guys. You know, a really good pad save by Joe Wall. But Jeff Petrie, who scores the first goal, as we saw, he's able to bat in the rebound off the second shot, guys. He's in front of the net there. Joe Wall can't do anything about it, guys. Detroit took that 3-2 lead, guys. Not even a minute after the Leafs tied it up. Very unfortunate by the Maple Leafs, guys. And then after we saw, guys, the Leafs tried scoring, had many opportunities. Husso, like I said, had a really solid game, obviously, of course. The guy's been in the minors for half the year. His first win in the NHL, of course, comes up against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Detroit goes on to win this game. Now, what can I say, guys? The Leafs, this game here, they got a little bit unlucky. Of course, like I said, they did fall asleep on that third goal. But I felt the Leafs should have won this game tonight, guys. They were the better team, but Detroit capitalized on their chances that the Leafs gave them. And that's what ended up happening tonight, guys. The Marner line, they were not bad. I thought they were pretty good at times in this game. The Tavares, Pacioretty, Nylander line, they were really good in the first, but they didn't really do much in the third and the third period specifically, guys. And unfortunately, guys, we see the problems once again with the bottom six lines, guys. The third and fourth line, non-existent again tonight. Listen, I know Max Domi's been injured for the last 8 or 9 games. Obviously, he came back a few games ago. But shit, man, he's doing absolutely nothing for this team offensively for us, guys. It's absolutely brutal to see, guys. You know, Max Domi's got like no points in like 17 games that he's played in this year, guys. It's absolutely brutal to watch the way he's been playing as of late, of course. You know, obviously Bobby Mann came back, but the way that this team here is, guys, they're just not effective enough in the bottom six, guys, you know, and the Leafs do not get enough scoring from their D. We've been complaining about this for years, guys. And once again, this game is another reminder that the Leafs have some shortcomings that they still need to overcome. And that's something Brad Treliving is going to have to do at the trade deadline, guys, because this team is not a finished product yet. But you could see the deficiencies in this hockey team, guys, at times, in this game specifically, and other games in the past, of course. Just another game, guys, where if the Maple Leaf 4 guys are not scoring, you know, then it's going to be a long night for the Maple Leafs, guys. You know, and like I said, I thought Marner played well. I thought Willie played well at times in this game. You know, I thought they played well, the Leafs, but they didn't do enough to win this game, guys. You know, they are still trying. It seems they're still trying to figure out how to perfect this system under Craig Berube, guys. There's still some kinks that they got to get out of their system, guys, but it's unfortunate that they lost this game, guys, because I thought they played really well on the other night against Anaheim, guys. So, really unfortunate to see the Leafs lose this game in Detroit. But the Leafs, luckily enough, they have a game then tomorrow, guys, against Buffalo, 5 o'clock game. Get right back at it, guys. We're going to see Dennis Hilden be in net because we obviously saw Stolarz get hurt in the game against Anaheim, guys. I was at the game, like I said, guys, against Anaheim. And I see Joe Wall coming out for the second period. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? Then we obviously saw Stolarz. He's got a little bit of an issue, guys, lower body. So we're going to see Hildeby in that, guys. We saw Hildeby. He played really well against New Jersey, right? Then obviously Hildeby had a bad game the next start. But unfortunately, guys, for him, that wasn't his fault. I felt the Leafs left him hanging out to dry in his second start of the season, guys. But let's hope the Leafs play a better game in front of him tomorrow night against the Buffalo Sabres. Buffalo does like to bust our chops a little bit, guys. So I'm sure it's going to be a tough game. But the Leafs need to respond after losing this game to Detroit 4-2, guys. Very unfortunate loss for the Leafs. I felt the Leafs deserved at least a point in this game, guys. But that's how it goes sometimes in the NHL. But guys, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, click like if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Go Leafs, go, guys. Remember, if you do not watch sports, you're a more. Ciao, guys.